Alright, this time around we got a shout out for Damien Choi, aka Scotia. Always gives me a hard time in the game. I think he's pretty famous for his 4-star CQR2000 Atom. That thing can shred. He does some damage with it in ranked, so look out for him. But shout out to you for watching, and if anybody else wants a shout out, just let me know in the comments below. And now on with the video. We got a review here today for the HMG 24 AWD2016 edition. 4 stars maxed out. Rate of fire is above 4,000. It hits that, it goes above 4,000 at some point in the 4-star leveling up. You know, like a 4-star level 1 is still below 4,000. So, I mean, once it hits that 4,000 and gets above it, I mean, it is a completely different gun, and it is a beast. So this gun belongs to the commemorative awarded 2016 series. They have upgraded firepower, which yields a higher damage stat, and they have more stability, you know, supposedly a special ammunition, which gives it better stability. So they do have an upgraded stability stat, but we're rocking the 2-piece beret set, so we have even more stability, plus 20% stability with the 2-piece beret set. Then I'm leaving on the Delta Pants Tiger. You know, I just love to have that stun, stopping power, protection. And then obviously we're going to have a little bit reload speed bonus with the beret vest and some better head accuracy with the beret. So as we usually do, we're going to jump into a training match here. Take out this guy with the KG-18. There's always someone running out there pretty much 99% of the time. Switch to the HMG. I mean, just listen to this thing shoot, man. I mean 4,000 is far from the fastest rate of fire in the game. You know, obviously the UNK before the nerf was above 6,000. I mean, that thing just spit bullets. But, you know, even at 4,000 here, just above 4,000, like, this thing is spitting bullets. You know, at least it feels and sounds like it. And you can definitely see it doing damage. And a good thing to pay attention to here is the right, I call it the right stick, you know, the shooting button. You'll notice that it doesn't really, I mean, it's definitely going down a lot, but it doesn't go down near as much as it's gone down when I use like the HMG 24 Atom edition or the regular edition. You know, obviously it's going down, but like with the Atom and the regular edition and Nightcrawler edition, I guess, like I would have to bring my thumb so far down, and I'm bringing my thumb down to counter the recoil, by the way, because this gun is notorious now for jumping up a lot when you shoot it for a prolonged amount of time. You know, with all the other HMG editions, even with the 2-piece beret set, I would have to bring my thumb down so far that it would slide off of my screen. You know, I do play on a small screen, that I wouldn't even be able to empty the magazine. You know, I'd have to lift my thumb and start shooting again to fully empty the magazine. So I think that speaks testaments to how stable this gun is. And I think one of my videos recently, or somewhere recently, I said that the HMG 24 Atom Edition would still be the HMG to go for. Honestly, after maxing out this 4-star, I think I'm going to change my mind. I think the HMG 24 AWD2016 is the one to go for. You know, it's just that stability is incredible. It's really incredible. I mean, look at how stable this is. I mean, literally, you could just watch the right stick this whole training match, and, you know, I mean, right now it's low, but I mean, there's been certain points where it's like dead center. You know, I don't even have to counter it at all. It really is incredible. I would absolutely highly recommend building this gun, chasing this gun. You see with the 4-star max, we got 41, 0, and 5 in a training match. Not too bad, especially for video. I usually do worse on video. I think the best I did with that exact gun at 4 stars max was 51, 0, and like 6 or 7 assists or something like that. But it was 51 kills. That's the highest I've gotten with that gun. So it is a beast. But like you saw there with the challenges, you don't really get much when you farm with an LMG. So, you know, I know some of you like farming with LMGs. You know, I'm not going to tell you not to. I can't tell you what to do. But if you want my advice, I would never farm with an LMG. You're not being efficient with your time. I would use a good assault rifle, SMR-16, CQR2000, A500, or certain precision class weapons, SSV-9, Delta or Autumn, or some RS300s, you know, 5-star maybe, 6-star, yeah, you know, 7-star definitely you could get away with that. But you're just gonna get a lot more rewards, and you know, you get more rewards, and that makes your time spent more efficient, right? So I would highly recommend not farming with LMGs. But I did do a good number of farming matches with the HMG. I think once I got it to level 24, I pretty much just did farming matches and leveled it up. I maxed it out to 25, all by playing with it, you know, just from the XP earned from playing. You do earn weapon XP in training matches. But yeah, you know, in general, I would not farm with it if you're trying to be efficient. But, you know, this gun is a beast, great for multiplayer, as you're seeing here. We are in a ranked team deathmatch game. Oh, can we get one more? Got a few rounds left, 28 rounds left. We got him. That is awesome. You know, another thing to note with the LMGs, you saw my, you know, ammo status bar was in the red. It's like, that's almost always a sign that you should reload, that you don't have enough to get another kill. But with this gun, I mean, I still had 28 rounds, you know, yeah, it was red and everything, but I still had 28 rounds, and that was enough to get a kill on that guy. So, you know, something to keep in mind, you don't have to reload all the time. Maybe this applies more to me than you guys, but, you know, for me, I've always gotten into a habit in any shooter of reloading after every single kill. And, you know, while that helps, if you can get away with it every time, like you might as well if you can get away with it, you know, it can also become a bad habit. And if you just, you know, like for me, it's almost second nature. I just start, that's a stupid spawn right there, I hate that. You know, for me, it's just second nature. Like, I don't even think about it. I get a kill, I reload. I get a kill, I reload. I shoot someone, I reload. I try to shoot someone, I reload. You know, that's just, I've kind of developed that habit. Whether it's a good or bad habit, you know, it can have a few advantages, but mostly it's a disadvantage. You know, you wanna reload more tactically. You know, when you're behind good cover and all that stuff. You know, we could talk more about when and how to reload on a tips video. I mean, there's not that much to say about it, but I think you get the point. But just noting that with such a large mag size, I forget what this has, 115 rounds, you know, with that many rounds, I mean, you can shoot for a long time before you have to reload. So just keep that in mind. You don't always have to be reloading this gun. You saw even 28 rounds was enough to kill someone, so that means you could easily get 4 kills with one magazine in this LMG. So it is a beast. I am dying to build the 7-star after building this 4-star maxed. It is really nice. I'm really genuinely impressed with it. I've played with every HMG. I've played with the Nightcrawler. I've played with the Atom. I've played with the regular, the Alpha. You know, honestly, this one feels the best. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you agree. If you've built one yourself, you know, I'd love to hear. Also, if you have any better LMG setups, you know, I really like this setup, the 2-piece Beret set. Ooh, sneaking in that shot. This 2-piece Beret set with the Delta Pants Tiger, you know, this is one of my favorite setups for any assault weapon, any LMG. But it's really nice, especially with this LMG, you know, where stability has always been the main issue. With that 2-piece Beret set, you do get that plus 20% stability, increase in stability. So I think this is a really great setup for the HMG. 7-3-3 there. Got a little boring and slow paced because we only had 2 guys on the other team there, so couldn't really do much, but we definitely saw some potential in that match. Let's see what we got here. Obviously not going to gain XP since it's maxed out. Messing around for the week, got like a 1.6 KD or something like that. Been playing with a lot of 4-star AWD2016 weapons in ranked, so just messing around, having some fun. You guys, if you watch my videos, you know that I do not hesitate for a second to bring any weapon into ranked. I'll bring a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, whatever it is. You know, I just like to have some fun with it. So loading in here to aircraft, and we might actually have 2 more matches after this. Maybe 1, maybe 2, but then we will evolve. Be sure to stick around, or if you don't want to see the gameplay, you know, skip to the end and watch the evolve. I always think it's cool seeing the guns evolve and going through that process. So you know, stick around to the end. I will be evolving this 4-star maxed to a 5-star. I do have, I think I pulled 4-star HMG 24 AWD 2016s. So that's enough to build a 6-star. You know, I gotta max out another 4-star, then I can make another 5-star, then I'll have 2 5-stars, then I gotta max one of those 5-stars, then I can make the 6-star. Most of you guys know how that works, but just in case anybody's new, that's just a very, very quick overview of how Evolve works. It takes 8 4-stars to build a 7-star weapon. It takes 4 5-stars to build a 7-star weapon, 2 6-stars to build a 7-star weapon, so on and so on. Pretty easy, straightforward math there, but just you know, filling in the white noise here. The dead space, I don't know what you call it. I feel like there's a term for like empty air on radio or something. I don't know. But anyways, we're trying to take out this sniper up here. I think he's sniping. It looked like he was sniping. We gotta get him. There we go. Probably got some help from, well, we didn't get a headshot, but maybe we got some help from that extra head accuracy on our Beret. You know, it could have done some damage, you know, by hitting him in the head, even if we didn't kill him with the headshot, so we don't get credit for a headshot. But maybe that helped us pull off that shot. See if I can pull off a nice little launcher shot up here. That would be something nice. This is a terrible spot to stand in nowadays with the AGL. There's almost no way I'm going to survive, and I messed up that first shot. Probably should have popped out and shot another one, but now I'm just going to stand here and take abuse from this AGL. Maybe my teammate can shield me. Looks like he's got an AGL. He just got taken out by the AGL. There's no way I'm going to survive. I think as soon as I pop out, he's just going to take me. Oh, so close. Can we run away? Can we run away? Nope. Nothing. See him a lot. Pretty sure he's on the forums a lot too. Pretty good player. Looks like a very low scoring game. 2000 to 1450. This is where aircraft just kind of gets stupid with these low scoring games. You know, I mean, it's still fun, and you know, switch it up. It's good to not have the same thing over and over. I mean, it'd be no fun, you know, having a 15,000 versus 12,000 game every single game, right? You know, it's like you know, you play hockey, you might have a game where you score, you know, you win 8-6, and you might have another game where you win 2-1 in overtime, you know. So we're just switching things up. You know, it's good to have a little slower paced game every now and then, but you know, it's not the most exciting, especially on video. See if we can pull off an epic GL snipe. It's definitely a possible shot. I've hit this several times, but my aim is just way off. I don't know, I've been way off with the GL lately. Need some like baby powder on my fingers or something, just not sliding like they used to. I don't know. Get some more oil or something. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys out there use baby powder and whatever, but you know, if you wash your hands with soap or something and then try to play Afterpulse, it just doesn't work. It's like, I don't know, it like takes all the oil off your fingers, and then your fingers don't slide around on the screen. So maybe I'll make that a tip video, you know, how to get a little better performance. Make sure your fingers are oily, or get some baby powder or something. I think there was actually a forum post about it, so you could go and search that up if you really wanted to. But another defeat, but not bad on our part. 6-2-0. That's a 3 KD. Looks like Nithin carried the team with 10 kills and 4 deaths. Rocking that AGL, getting some kills with that guy. Still deadly. I think he had the 4-star, you know, still deadly at 4 stars. Nothing really important there, just gained 3 combat points, and looks like we are on another match on Terminal Station. And this should be our last one for this video. Review on the 4-star maxed HMG 24 AWD 2016. I feel like I'm giving a speech every time I say that name. HMG 24 AWD 2016. You know, 7-star, this guy looks really cool. It's like almost all yellow, like, I mean, like all the AWD 2016 series weapons are. You know, the 7-stars are mostly yellow, but they're like a yellow candy cane almost. They're like kind of like striped. I don't know, like like a hazard sign or something like that. I don't know, there's probably a good comparison. Oh, is that Fluffy Walrus? He's always in the comments watching my videos. Shout out to Fluffy Walrus. He's the one with the chocolate man in his profile pic. Said he might be changing it soon, so we'll see what he's got in store. But I think that might be the first time I see him in a match. I don't remember any other times. Oh, there's a guy there. There we go. That was Who's There 7. We'll see if we can take out Fluffy Walrus if we run into him. Thought that was an enemy for a second. Looks like we got Nathan on our team. That's pretty good. Good to have him on our team. We should be able to do some damage here. Hopefully we can finally get a W. Taking too many L's out here. Looks like someone's sitting back there with the AGL. This is a tough shot to pull off, especially without a scope. I didn't mention that yet. The 4-star, all 4-star HMG 24s do not have a scope. Every 5-star HMG 24 does have a scope, so you'll see the scope once we evolve it. You know, shots like that you could probably pull off pretty well with a scope. That would have been a nice GL shot if I hit that, but apparently I failed. You will see after this match we'll do the evolve, and it does gain a scope, which is really nice, and we'll go over it, but the 5-star at level 1 has exactly 4,000 rate of fire, so if you do have a 5-star, just get it to level 2 and it'll get above 4,000 rate of fire. It does have to be above that 1,000 mark threshold, and it's a completely different gun, so I'm pretty excited to play with that guy. I do have the 5-star Atom Edition maxed out, but I'm more excited than ever to max out the 5-star AWD2016 edition, because I really think, like I've been saying, I really think this is the HMG edition to build. I think it's absolutely worth your time. I think it's a great LMG to add to your arsenal, perhaps the best one. You know, I don't have too much KPK experience. I've never quite leveled up my KPK. I think I got 2 6-star, just the regular editions, Bravo editions. I don't think I ever got, well, I got a couple Nightcrawlers at like 4 stars, never touched them. Maybe some Autumns as well. I don't even know. There's so many guns, so many editions nowadays, but you know, I've never made a 6-star where it gets above 3,000 rate of fire. And on the skinned editions, you need to make a 7-star to get it above 3,000 rate of fire. So, you know, I can't speak too fairly to, you know, the best LMG in the game, and you know, I don't really know about the KPK. But based on what I've seen with the KPK, you know, I would say that this HMG 24 AWD2016, saying that crazy name again, I would say it's better. You know, I would much rather go into an LMG battle, like if the event for a week is, you know, LMG master, you know, get combat points by killing enemies with an LMG class weapon. Ooh, watch this, watch this. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That is a great GL shot. Throw that in the highlight reel. You know, if there's an LMG event, you know, I would definitely bring this HMG 24 AWD 2016 to that event. I would go head-to-head with any LMG using this gun. I really think it is a beast after maxing out and playing with the 4-star here. You know, obviously I'm not like destroying or anything, but you know, it kills really quick right there, you know, and a lot of people still don't wear LMG protection, you know, all things to consider. You know, I really would recommend this gun. Another 3KD, 6.2 and 1. So yeah, not bad at all. This is just the 4-star, remember that, you know. Can't even imagine, you know, 6-star maxed to 7-star, 7-star maxed, you know. Could be really nice. Moving around in the ranks, hovering around spot 300. We'll just finish in top 5% like we do every week. No sense in chasing top 100. I swear most people in top 100 are either crazy or they don't have jobs or they don't do anything else in life. Like, I mean, there's just so much time it takes to get up there. But whatever. We're going to evolve this now. Sort by rank. Little tip. So when you sort by rank, you get, you know, when you have your weapon equipped, it'll go right to that weapon, then it'll have the weapon that you need to add right next to it because it's the same rank, and then, you know, you'll be close enough. I mean, I had to scroll through a bunch of skinned weapons to get to these regular 4-star weapons that I want to burn. But, you know, good little tip, just sort by rank before you start the evolve, might save you a little bit of time. But there is the 5-star HMG 24 AWD 2016. Very excited to have this guy, very excited to be building it. Gonna try and level it up. You know, I'm working on tons of AWD weapons, so not sure what the priority schedule will be, but I'll get it as soon as possible. That'll do it for this video. Be sure to subscribe to see the upcoming videos, and I'll catch you on the next one.